Greetings of peace, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday's live daily guided meditation. My name is Merrillyn, and I'm a Mellow at Northeastern University's Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service. I am also affiliated with the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual Organization. We have our main center here in the New England area in Watertown, Massachusetts, and this program is a collaboration between the Brahma Kumaris and CSDS. So the theme for today will be perfect summer theme, relax and rejuvenate. So now it's time to sit back and relax the mind. You set aside all your outside influences, stressors, things that are floating around there in the back of your mind. Set those aside for a few moments and just learn to connect through meditation, through something called Raja Yoga meditation, to connect with the peace and the silence that exists deep within inside each one of us. This is one of the main teachings of Raj Yoga meditation, which is what we teach at the Brahma Kumaris. We learn that peace exists within us, and it's available to us at any moment. We don't need to wait for someone or something or some place to bring us that peace. We can tap into it through meditation practice and through our thoughts. So this is the inward journey that we're going to be taking today, learning to quiet the mind and directing our thoughts towards that peace so we can access the truth of who we are inside. And this week we'll also think and learn about how it is we can bring that peace to others, how we can infuse our thoughts with peace and words of others with peace so that those thoughts and words act like a blessing to help bring happiness and peace into those around me, those in my life. So let's sit together, relax, and go into a state of meditation and learn how to bestow these peace and happiness on those around you through the power of your thoughts and through meditation. So sitting comfortably but alert. In Raj Yoga, we use meditation with our eyes open. So we use the point of light over my head as a gaze point. So you're welcome to use that, gently gazing at the gaze point. Or if you have a candle or a flower or something else you can use in your environment, please do that. Just a soft gaze, eyes gently open so that we're alert, so that we can spread our peace from the inside out through the eyes. And the first step is always to relax the body and to withdraw from the world around us. So I make a conscious choice in this moment to set aside worries and concerns, to set aside the to-do list for the afternoon, to set aside all the demands on my time, and just take these few minutes for myself to turn within, to find and connect with that space of peace that always exists inside me. I begin to observe my breath. Feeling the flow of air as it moves in and out of my lungs. Feeling my chest rise on the in-breath and fall on the exhale. Noticing the temperature and feel of the breath through my nose as I breathe. Letting the focus on the breath be an anchor for my mind, to bring my mind into the present, into this moment now. I just observe whether I'm able to stabilize my mind on the breath, and if it does wander back out into the world, back out into the worries and concerns or the to-do list. I just observe that with interest but without judgment, and redirect my thoughts and attention back to the breath in and the breath out. And I can begin to use the breath to relax my body more deeply. Take an easy breath in, and on a long, slow exhalation, I allow all tension to leave my shoulders, my neck. Again, taking an easy breath in, and on a long, slow exhale, I allow all tension to leave my abdomen and spine. Again, taking an easy breath in, and on a long, slow exhale, I allow my legs and feet to relax completely. And again, an easy breath in. And as I exhale, I allow my shoulders, arms, and hands to relax, to be free from tension. And finally, an easy breath in. And as I exhale, my eyes and my face become free from any tension, completely relaxed. So relaxed that my body fades from my awareness, and I can withdraw deeper beneath, within the physical body. I can connect deep within to the spiritual nature of myself, to the being that I am. The human part, the body, is completely relaxed. And I, the soul, the being, come into full awareness of myself as light. Silent and still, I connect to the energy of the self, to the energy of the soul, the spiritual being. I begin to direct my thoughts towards the truth of who I am. So used to connecting with myself in a physical way, through my body, through my roles and responsibilities, through my job, relationships. But here we dive deeper in all of these external things. And I direct my thoughts towards the soul, the inner being, my deepest core. Here, in this awareness, I find peace, contentment, joy. I sit in this awareness of the self, directing my thoughts towards that truthful, eternal nature. I am a being of peace. I am naturally loving and happy. These qualities lie within the soul. So I sit in silence for the next few minutes, and connect and reflect on those qualities. Peace, love, and joy. If my mind wanders, I can also create in my mind's eye an image of the soul, a tiny point of light like the picture, a living star, a radiant being of peace. And I hold that image in my mind's eye as I remind myself I am that being of peace. I am that radiant being of subtle light. I exude love, happiness, and peace through the vibrations from the soul. I am peace. I give love. spread happiness. This is my spiritual nature. This is my spiritual aim and objective, to feel that peace and happiness within me, to spread that peace and happiness all around me. All I need to do is direct my thinking towards these types of thoughts. All I need to do is direct these types of thoughts towards others. So as I sit in my peace, as I sit in my happiness, let me watch my thoughts, and whoever floats into my mind's eye, let me give them beautiful thoughts and vibrations. May you always be peaceful. May your life be filled with joy. May you live a life of unconditional love. Just observe, how do I feel creating those thoughts in my mind? Can I direct them towards my own self? Let me remember myself, the soul, as I create those thoughts. May you always live a life of peace. May your life bring you happiness in each moment. May I always live a life filled with love. When I think these thoughts, I fill myself up with this beautiful energy of peace, love, and happiness. And to send those same vibrations to others, To empower them, let me first connect to the source of all peace, the source of joy and love, the ocean of love. Remembering the divine, universal energy, the never ending ocean of happiness, peace, and joy. And to begin to draw those energies, those feelings from the source. Holding that connection, maintaining that connection. And as I fill myself with the energy of the divine, as I draw in that never ending supply of unconditional love and boundless joy, deep and constant peace, as I fill myself with these energies, this beautiful feeling from the divine, from the source, I can consciously spread that energy all around me, and particularly to any person whose image comes into my mind during this time. Perhaps they need a positive thought. Perhaps they need a dose of peace or joy. When they pop in my mind, I stay connected to the source and consciously send them vibrations of peace. Share with them my joy. Wrap them in unconditional love. You are loved. You are a joyful person, one filled with happiness. You are a being of peace. And this is the other part of my spiritual work. My spiritual effort to share peace, inner love with the world. I fill myself as well with the silence and the stillness around me, opening up to more deeply experience peace, joy, love within. Maintaining that connection both to source and to my own inner being, staying wrapped in that sense of peace and love, staying full of joy. I gently begin to return back into the connection with the body, feeling the feet on the floor, feeling my spine against the chair, noticing once again my breath flowing in and out of my chest. Becoming aware again of the sights and sounds around me in the room or outside, but knowing that I am always that still, silent point of peace, happiness, and joy. And this is my anchor for life. This is my subtle spiritual effort. Keep myself in that awareness and give the blessings of peace and happiness and love to all those around me. Om Shanti. Om meaning I am, and Shanti, peace. So thank you all so much for joining today. Hope you enjoy the meditation, either today and some other day during this week. And we will see you next Wednesday again for Wellness Wednesdays Live. Take care.